Hi everyone, quick recap of our elastic band exercises from last time. And we started with, of course, warm up. And after warm up, we started with lateral walks. So band goes around the feet and you wanna go into a slight hip hinge. So it's almost like a mini squat. Your back is straight, core is engaged, and your knees are tracking over your toes. Slight tension on the band, and you want your knees to stay in that position as you start walking sideways. So you walk and you're not stepping with the foot first and then bringing the knee over, but you're kind of stomping a bit, making sure that you're stepping with you're taking your knee first. And either you stop, say you do 10 steps, or you do 5, take it right back, right? And then you stop and do hip flexor march. So core is engaged and you bring your knees up as high as you can. You don't have to force anything, it'll get better. So hip flexors, which we stretch during our dynamic warm-up, they also need to be strengthened. All right, then we did a double pulse squat. So band comes up just above the knees and your back is straight, feet are shoulder width apart, and we're sending our hips back as if we're sitting on a chair or a bench, and come right up. Squeeze the glutes a bit, but don't lose the abdominal. So don't come into that lower back hyperextension. So you want to keep your torso nice and steady. And that was the first. So you do anywhere from 8 to 12 reps. Then comes a press up. So you want to use the small band, and you place your hand, one of your hands goes on your chest, sort of slightly to the side there, or kind of middle to the side, and the other one is gonna push right up. So you're gonna press up as if you have weights in your hand, and we can certainly do it from kneeling. Same idea, right? So you want to do 1, and you come back, and your arm is not going to be fully flared, but a bit of an angle, right? So you want to adjust. You can adjust that tension to where you feel like you have a good grip on the hand that's holding one end of the band, or one side of the band, and you push right up, and then you switch to the other side and bring your arm up. So you will feel your shoulders working. And of course your lats are working a little bit as well. Then we did the 3-point kick. So band again above the knees, and we're gonna find balance on one foot. So you want to grab if you're barefoot, it's gonna be a little bit harder in a way for balance, but at the same time you learn to kind of work with all the muscles in your foot, which really helps in time. So it's a bit of a journey, but either way, try to find stability. Drop a little bit down on the supporting leg knee, just for extra stability, and we take it lateral 45 degrees and kick back, lateral 45 degrees and kick back. So this leg stays at 90 degrees. I do all the reps on one side, and then I go to the other side. All right, and then we do a nice lat pull down. So instead of pressing up, which again, mind you, can be done with the press up. We did it with our long loop that is very thin. So you step on it and you lift both arms at the same time. So that can be done as well. The next one, if I'm just trying to, you can do it from kneeling, absolutely. So one arm is up, and the other one, you're basically pulling down on the band, using, in this case, a lot of your lat power, and also some of the shoulder muscles, but you want this arm to stay immobile up there, really anchoring the band, and you're pulling down for the number of reps, and then you move on to the other side. Then we did RDL. So for that one, I don't have the small band, but it's just the same idea. So you step on, or sorry, the large loop. You step on the loop to wherever it feels good. Now, the important thing here, as we talked, is we're gonna come up with it, but when we're down here, we don't wanna drop too low on the knees, that makes it a squat. We wanna hinge to where we really feel the glutes working, back is straight, so I don't feel any tension in my lower back. Knees are slightly bent, so my hands will go somewhere mid-shin and coming right up. That's 1 and 2 and so on, number of reps. So you want to make sure that your core is engaged and your back is straight. Once we're done with that, we're on the last rep. We come back down into this hip hinge and chest is open, and we do rows. 1, 2, 3, and so on for the number of reps. And we did then a bridge with the bridge march. So we want to have the band around above the knees and slight tension on the band. We do so 90-degree angle in your legs, and you can be either helping yourself or like supporting yourself on your elbows or long arms, whichever you choose. Make sure to exhale as you lift and find that position where your glutes are most engaged with your feet nicely flattened down the mat and anchored actually on the mat. So once you're done with the number of reps for the bridge, you hold it right there, hold it nice and stable, and then you bring one leg up. It doesn't have to be a large, it's kind of this march, but it doesn't have to be a big amplitude. The important thing is to keep everything stable as you do 1 and 1, 2 and 2, and so on. All right, and then our last one was bringing the band around the feet and doing a bit of a, so your legs would be in tabletop, and on an exhale, you bring head and shoulder up, and then you extend one leg nice and long and the other. If this feels too much with the leg long, just take it to a bit of an angle, just pull a bit on the band. As long as you maintain that connection between hips and ribs nice and tight, so your core is engaged, meaning as you breathe out, you feel this area really tightening and holding everything together. So that is it, and you do 2 or 3 sets of each, and then you cool down, and we'll see you in class next time. Have fun with it. Bye.